Hello everybody, a little late, but it's better to do it now than never. Let's go over the forbidden cards, the limited cards, and the semi-limited cards, because a lot of things have changed and I just want to give my opinion on it. So the first thing, big one, Destiny Hero Celestial is now going to be forbidden. So this is just to put a little bit of a slap on everyone playing DPE, because Celestial honestly was probably the most triggering thing about it, is just because your opponent will get DPE out, you end up dealing with the DPE, and then your opponent gets to draw 2 cards after, which is just insane. The card advantage you get from that is just nuts, and the fact that just dealing with DPE in general is just a pain in the ass. If you don't have nothing short of a Called by the Grave, you have to kind of get a little creative for it. So I think this is a great change. People will still play DPE, don't get me wrong. They'll play with the Malicious and the other card, but it's definitely going to put a hankering on it. IO, is anyone upset about this? I have this card crafted. I think it should have been banned. It's not fun to play against. Using it is just like, I guess you could say, oh yeah, I have fun when I get a free win, but like, dude, using it is just lame too. I'm glad to see this go. Same thing with Vanity's Emptiness. Again, why do you don't want to see the cards like this? It's just triggering to play against. It pretty much says your opponent does nothing, have fun. Or if you're on the receiving end, you do nothing, have fun. And some people might like getting free easy wins, but I'm not a big fan of this type of gameplay. Number 75. So this is actually a nerf to Rongo. So if you guys don't know, the Rongo combo that people do is they get a 2 material or 3 material Rongo out on the field, usually just 2 material, and then they'll get a 3 or 4 material Bamboozling Gossip. I think usually just 3 max. And that would give Rongo 6 material. So kind of broken. And if you guys don't know what Rongo does with 6 material, pretty much you cannot special summon. He has a complete board wipe, not just like monsters. It just wipes everything. And he has 3,000 attack, can't be destroyed, unaffected by all effects. So you can't even kaiju it. It's absolutely disgusting. So happy to see this gone. Rongo is a very triggering card, but it's like a card that I don't really want to see disappear, because it's the number 75 that was making it broken, right? I mean, it was making it super easy to actually get out a massive material Rongo. So pretty happy to see this gone. True King of Calamities. I think everyone's happy to see this go, right? Right? How easy is this card to go into for like so many decks? Virtual World. Finally going to see a nerf to that. I mean, they'll have other payoffs, but man, this was like just really annoying. I'm actually kind of curious to see what route Virtual World ends up going now that True King is their payoff is gone. It'll be pretty interesting to see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think Virtual World, like what direction they're going to end up going, because it's definitely not killing the deck, but it definitely is a hindrance on one of their main end pieces, considering how broken this card is. It's just, I don't understand why it was out for this long, right? I think almost everyone in the Master Duel community just got to the point where they were just like, yeah, it's True King. We're just going to deal with it. Personally, for me, it is what it is. That's how I looked at it. But glad to see it go. Limited. Okay, Fusion Destiny is going from 2 to 1. I mean, you still could Verte it. Verte is still a card, right? It's not banned. So, if anything, it just makes it so you can't play 2 in the deck. If anything, I kind of feel bad because Heroes now gets 1 less copy of Fusion Destiny. Poor fucking Heroes. They're the ones that actually should be playing these cards. But, oh, well, too bad. But yeah, as long as Verte is a card, this card will still be fine. It'll be whatever. Pot of P, huge hit to combo-oriented decks that are trying to search for very specific pieces. And one of those decks, Floateries. This was one of the big pieces Floateries uses to find their combos because they're very bricky. They run this in Pot of Duality, so yeah, the fact that this card's going is quite a bummer for them, but not for me, because I fucking hate the deck. Even though I made a deck profile and I do have the deck on my main account, I'm still happy to see this go to 1. Just saying. Crossout Designator. From 3 to 1. Well, I'm getting 2 fucking free disc chance on my account. Should this have gone 3 to 1? Yes. Anyone who says no, they're smoking crack. Right now, it feels like with Crossout at 3, it almost feels like your hand traps are pointless, but you still have to run all of them. You know what I mean? They just feel so useless because your opponent always has a Crossout. Your opponent always has a call. I'm surprised Called by the Grave didn't get limited to 1. That might have been overkill, though. But I'm very happy to see this go to 1. And speaking of very happy to see go to 1, Prank Kids Meow. Yeah, so who here hates playing against Prank Kids? Raise your hands. Me? Yeah, Prank Kids is a pretty lame deck to play against. Obviously, playing it, you're probably having a blast, time of your life. But, man, this will definitely hurt, like, the follow-up of the deck. So, like, they're not going to be able to butler you 16 times in a row. So it'll definitely hurt that. The deck will still be good. Don't get me wrong. The deck was still good in the TCG, even with Meow at 1. So I don't think that's really getting hurt too much. But it's hurting the... Once you get past the first end board that they have, if you can break that, this will hurt this hurts the consistency quite a bit. So pretty awesome. Speaking of awesome... Multi-Faker and Gazelle. I wish they put both of these to 3 because I want to see a fucking mix-up. I want shit to get a little wild and wacky. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of Salomon Great. Big fan of salads in general. Well, not in real life, but in the game. Actually, you know what? A good Caesar salad is not bad, but that's not very good for you, is it? But seriously, I wish we got Gazelle at 3, and I honestly wish we got Multi-Faker at 3, but I don't like Altergeist as much as Salads. But it was much needed. Why were these cards at 1? Like, even if these cards were... I'm not even kidding you. Even if these cards are put to 3, I don't even think the deck is tier 1. I don't think so. The deck's, like, end board, the deck's, like... I will say Salads have a very strong they have very high tenacity. They can play these these long games, but like, man, they're not making like the VFD with like 6 negates. You know what I mean? It's manageable. Like their turn 1s are actually pretty bad. You know what I mean? They're also missing a Link monster. I actually think it's not even a big conspiracy, but like I'm pretty sure they're putting Gazelle to 2. Because of releasing that structure deck, and they probably want to sell more copies of it. So they're like, oh yeah, if we make Salads a little better. Hopefully they introduce the Link monster the deck's missing too. Multi-Faker, again, I haven't played Altergeist, but I didn't understand why this is at 1. The deck's not like tier 1 or even, it's not even tier 3. Pretty rogue tier, so I have no idea why this was at 1. Maybe it helps it get into the higher power level, because I know it's one of their better cards. Fire Formation Tenki 3 to 2. I don't get why this got limited to 2, semi-limited. Like why? What deck does this hurt? This hurts Tri Brigade. Is Tri Brigade the best deck in the format right now? No. Then why is this limited to 2? I just don't understand. I don't even play Tri Brigade, and I just can't wrap my head around it. Maybe this is a preemptive ban for something coming out. I don't know. Or maybe they thought Tri Brigade was too OP. I have no idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. Tri Brigade is kind of annoying to play against, but they already have Fractal to 2. I don't think Tenki to 2 is really like the answer here. Skill Drain to 2. Wish it was 1. Wish it was Forbidden. Actually, I don't wish it was Forbidden because I don't like Forbidden too many cards. But this card's really annoying to play against. Really good card. Very good for floodgate decks. It going to 2 definitely helps. But all it takes is 1 to end a match. So if they draw the 1, I guess it ruins the consistency a little bit. But it's still a very good card. And it's still at 2 is still gonna be fine. People will still play it. Like, no, it's not gonna lower how many people play this card, right? So there's that. Night Assailant going to unlimited. I literally didn't even know this was limited to begin with. I know back in the day this card was crazy, like 2005, 6. But I think we're in a completely different game state now. I don't know if there's any like OTKO or FTK combos with this, but I can't imagine there is just reading it. It looks like a value card. And plus this card got eroded. I'm like 99% sure on that. So I don't know. Pretty interesting. I would love to see if anything actually comes from Night Assailant going to 3. It would be hilarious to see, honestly. But the fact that it is a flip effect, I mean, I feel like this is just a super outdated card. But maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am a Yugi boomer who doesn't know shit. Which is probably the case. But yeah, I was looking at this on the Master Duel website, if you guys were wondering. Master Duel meta. But yeah, this is my thoughts on the ban list. And I hope, let me know what you guys think about this ban list. I think it was a really good one. And I see a lot of people saying that it wasn't enough, but like I feel like it's going to shake up the meta quite a bit. Make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a like, and join the Discord. We'd love to see you. And remember, on Thursdays we do stream, and we're looking to stream on Fridays too for game night. That's where the community's involved with a lot of the stuff going on. So, bye!